Gaze upon the fields where I grow my fucks. They are barren.
I think you're pretty and I like you a lot.
I'm sorry your friends suck.
And I am going to apologize because I can feel my tongue going numb. He had a high-protein dinner.
He did.
Sperm. I do a podcast.
Geek Show Podcast brought to you by listeners like you.
You're welcome, human.
GeekShowPodcast.com.
We're going to definitely need your help today, Jackie, because here's the thing. I usually come with show notes and topics and things we're going to talk about, correct?
Sure.
I packed up all this stuff to come down here and left all that up there.
I'm plug and play. I won't shut up.
So that's what we're going to do the reverse dork forest here today.
Awesome.
Because now the format of the dork, this Jackie-cation, by the way.
Jackie-cation,
Yes.
welcome to me. Thanks for having me on the program, Geek Show Podcast.
The Rock gets laid up for the whole movie.
The Rock! He's so fucking stupid and it's so good.
He's like in a hospital bed for 90% of the movie, which is that's how you use The Rock and his muscles.
I love any movie that's, I mean, there are shitty movies that The Rock just being in them just makes them better.
Oh, God. And that's one of these movies. But so he has a fight scene with Jason Statham. He puts him in the hospital, but then the war comes back to L.A. and it's funny. He sees like explosions outside his hospital window. So what do you do? Of course, he gets up and just flexes his muscle and blows the fucking cast off.
He healed his arm with just machismo. Crack! Fuck you! I am healed.
And then looks at his daughter, and I said it fucking verbatim what he said before he even said it. I go, Daddy's got to go to work.
And then he goes, Daddy's got to go to work.
It was like verbatim. I go, nailed it.
And what the fuck is he made of?
Rock.
Adamantium?
I don't know. I think he's half centaur.
So
technically, we're all half centaur. We all agreed. Everybody's genitals are gross in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody's genitals are kind of gross.
Kind of gross.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm a fan.
I didn't say you can't love them. It's kind of like having that mutant child that you can't help but love.
I try. I cleaned up this morning.
Right.
You know, with the
you say hours later?
What is that? You have a tool?
Yeah, I have a tool.
What tool are you using?
Is it like a back scratcher, but it's for your front?
There are several tools. There's first of all, there's the trimmer that is it is a nose hair trimmer, but can be used for other very delicate.
Are you doing
hairs.
landscaping?
He's doing landscaping this morning.
Jackson, you trimmed down there?
I do.
Oh, get it waxed.
We don't live in the jungle. I don't need that.
Get it waxed. Just rip it off one shot.
So eventually, we're all just going to be hairless balloons squeaking against each other.
I had a girlfriend talk me into shaving one time, and I didn't like it because it looked like a scared baby bird.
I don't understand. Like, the rest of my body isn't so great that me shaving down there is going to really do anything for you. So me losing, I'm like, we're gonna go with the original parts, and if you want to get involved with this, you're going to have to take it as is.
That's the thing is, I don't do it for the wife. It disgusts me.
He just likes having a pube collection.
You've got such weird dick problems.
I know.
So how much did your Epi fella cost you?
It was only like $12.
Did you buy it at Nordstrom's?
Yeah, it was $12.
At Nordstrom's.
You know, they don't carry
it's a class. Go to the rack. You maybe get a deal.
I recommend anybody, if you own a house and if you have maybe if you rent it too, just go for it. But to rip up carpet or knock down walls, because in mine, we got new carpet, so we tore up the carpet on the inside.
Yeah.
And there's this big mural on the our bedroom's
like a
on the
mosaic?
basement. It was a big mural on the floor painted underneath the carpet of a vagina, the size of the house, like a
that
giant.
Is a large lady.
And I go,
if it's a disembodied vagina, like a fleshlight.
It was like the Starlight Pit. It was just there.
But what's funny is that we're sitting there laughing, like, really, a vagina? And then so we told our neighbors, like, yeah, we found this weird painting like underneath the carpet. And they go, oh, the vagina. And then I go, what the fuck is that? And he goes, like, people who lived there were hippies.
Are you sure it wasn't just a giant Georgia O'Keeffe painting?
That's right. That's right. It's tulip season, you guys. Welcome to Salt Lake.
Thank you.
And
it could have been an orchid, you fucking pervert.
All right.
When you look at those Rorschach things, what do you see, Jeff?
There was a piercing.
And there was a penis going into it. That's how I knew.
That's in the living room.
We had to talk about... We're sitting in a goddamn abandoned hotel.
It's not abandoned. You guys act like I have a fucking studio in a meth house.
It's not abandoned. We're here.
The whole facility is fucking occupied. You assholes.
I don't know. When I walked out into the parking lot, these four guys were like, come over here. We need to see what a full set of teeth looks like.
Fuck off.
I told you, Cam. I told you. He had all of them.
Look, I'm proud of my studios. Fuck you.
Now,
I'm going to come to your restaurant and just talk about all the whores that are outside.
No, they're across the street.
they are, to be fair.
I'll invite them over.
I'm sure they've been over to ask if they can use the
See,
restroom
this
to
tofu,
spit out.
this tofu's great. This blowjob's even better.
Excuse me, I need to use your bathroom. I got to spit something out.
No, it'd be. Come here.
I am so sorry.
I
have to spit.
First off, I need 10 to 100. And second, I need the place to spit.
Excuse me. Can I use your bathroom?
I gotta use the bathroom.
No, there's a reason why there's a no public restroom sign on the door. One day, one of my employees was throwing out the trash can, and there were 3 condoms and a syringe in the trash.
Oh!
And that was a fun night for me, okay?
And actually, that's my favorite parable.
I'm just glad you found Axl Rose and you guys were able to reconnect.
We had a good time.
Richard Paul Evans tells the story of 3 condoms and a syringe. A Christmas miracle that will change the way you see your life.
Next on Masterpiece Theater.
Coming up on Storytellers on NPR.
3 used condoms and a syringe is receiving rave reviews from the literary community.
Said one critic, I couldn't believe Richard Grieco was still alive.
Richard Grieco's gravitas in 3 syringes and a condom, the sequel.
It's his best role since Booker.
Tara Reid's butthole
It's funny.
was sublime. I feel almost bad for the bad guys.
Yeah.
Because they never know they're going to get hit. They're like sitting there fucking with their phone. All of a sudden, Daredevil just comes out of the shadows. Crack! Crack, 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 crack.
They just get yanked back.
Shit. Like the guy that was the guy that had the evidence on that juror.
Yeah.
All of a sudden he's like, oh, shit.
How about a shared Hasbro movie universe?
Yes!
Oh, so
That's what I just said, Carrie Jackson.
Are you saying that Sparkle Dash from My Little Ponies could show up and help?
No, it depends on what properties you're talking about.
Well, the first one that we're talking about here is a Play-Doh movie.
What?
Live action.
The factory, like shooting out shit stars and stuff.
Is Play-Doh vegan?
No. It's made of beef
Oh, sorry.
and starfish.
Do you let your kids play with it?
You want to hear something really gross?
I don't let my kids because I'm like, kids, you can't play with Play-Doh. It's full of beef and starfish.
I have a friend who makes like vegan bondage gear, and
What?
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
It's true. She makes vegan bondage gear, and I was like, it'd be really fucked up. Like, make some of your gear, but more for like the German, Scheisse video shit. Is like you make an underwear where it's got little Play-Doh slides, so when people take a shit, it comes out like a star,
Or like the hair.
or like spaghetti.
So you're saying you want like a Play-Doh barber shop where you put the little guy on your ass and you shit out his hair?
I go, it's a very niche audience, but I'm sure somebody out there wants it.
Somebody will be like,
I hate
finally.
to tell you, it already exists.
No! This was my $1 million idea.
It's the Play-Doh Shizen Fun Factory.
I have traveled the
the
world.
Scheisse Fun Factory.
I have traveled the world, and it exists.
No!
Yes.
Yeah.
God damn it! This was my retirement plan.
No, there's seriously there's a hotel in Denmark for $14. You can get the Play-Doh Shizen Factory.
God, I'm going to be 75 years old still fucking talking to Russell Crowe. What store were you in that sold it?
I was in Amsterdam. That's
Okay.
all I'm going to say. All right.
It's a weird place called Fucks R Us.
Their mascot is not a giraffe.
Oh, yes, but he's got a ball gag in his mouth.
I cannot call the episode Fucks R Us.
It's called Jeffrey the Rapist.
It's actually a therapist. Jeffrey Therapist.
Jimmy has been perusing the adult section of the pay-per-view in the hotel.
I do it all the time. I don't do nothing stupid. There's Pornhub and YouPorn and all that. I'm not paying $15 for stupid porn. But back in the day when I was a kid, they used to have like the movie parody ones that always made me laugh, like Penetrator 2.
I had the Madams Family and I Cream of Genie.
When I started watching porn, it was like the early 80s, so it's things like Behind the Green Door 2 and I Like to Watch. There weren't parodies. I just looked at one called Will Row in the Hood. GeekShow.com.
Oh, Filthy British Birds #1.
How about
I got a soft spot for British girls. Actually, I got a hard spot for British girls. But
how about
All right, you like my tight little fanny?
how about
You like that, governor? Do you?
how about a beautiful behind? My favorite porn musical, A Breast Size Story. Is Sperms of Endearment on there? How about Throbbing Hood, Prince of Beeves?
Oh wow! Would know what?
I had one in the early '90s called Splatman.
Oh, we watched that.
I remember
we watched that
Splatman.
repeatedly because the porn gwyn was amazing.
I'm waiting for Mad Sex Fury Load.
How about gang?
Oh,
How about
nice.
how about how about Gangbangs of New York? You didn't get pile driving into Miss Daisy?
Oh my gosh!
Is how Stella got her tube packed in there?
What's up there, Max Headroom?
Can you hear us, Jimmy?
Ocean's 11 inches. Saturday Night Beaver.
well, Saturday Night Beaver. That's obvious.
That's easy. When Harry ate
Lights.
Sally.
Someone take his phone away.
I was going to say that one's also pretty easy.
I know these are. I just looked up top 40 porn names. So my phone's off now.
Lee George Cade, everyone.
Leesus.
Yeah, I was a star in Romancing the Bone. I don't know if you remember that from 1983.
Oh my God.
Tell
I-
TV in no time.
Yeah, I know.
I am the
All right.
I am the photographer in the classic. A funny thing happened on the way to the foreskin.
I'm sure you've read the new Marvel comic, Secret Horse.
That was a good one.
That's stupid. No.
I mean, at dinner.
He was in Blown in 60 Seconds, wasn't he? Whatever, chitty
just
chitty
got-
gangbang.
Chitty Chitty Gangbang?
That's
Now
that's
you're not
just
even.
fucking fun.
Now you're not even trying. Jimmy Martin.
Star of Ed's Wood. You were great in Phil Bill Part 2.
Oh,
Make up questions.
And the cat herder of this show, ladies and gentlemen.
Star of the Head Sucker Proxy.
Mr. Kerry Jackson.
Cockwork Orange.
don't know how I feel about that one because I love the Hudsucker Proxy. It's one of my favorite movies, and so I'm kind of satisfied with that.
Wasn't he in Shaving Private Ryan? Previous credits, Harry Pooper and the Sorcerer's Bone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I'm excited about Civil War. I mean, it's no gulp friction, but still, I'm looking forward to it.
I can get that
That's
for
it.
you.
All right,
Take
I'm
about 2 weeks.
officially done.
We're
No more porn
Okay,
names.
yeah, we're-
I'm done.
okay, 'cause
I'm
we're-
done.
He's lying. I'm gonna go watch Schindler's Fist. Fuck
I
you
don't
guys.
blame you. Well,
Oh, yeah.
and let me just say, ladies, Tony's married. All right.
Sorry, ladies.
Ah, shit.
Sorry, marriage.
The love scene with Felicity takes her glasses off first, and I'm like, you fool! Leave those on!
Yes.
That's part of her power.
Yes. The twin sons moment is what I'm calling it. We all had to start somewhere to get to where we are now. My twin sons moment. And it breaks my heart to tell this story. My brother is, we don't agree on anything. We don't get along at all.
You have a brother?
I have an older brother.
Really?
Yes. We not close. But he is at the time, I'm 12, I guess. We did the math.
Yeah. Star Wars.
He's dating the woman he's still married to, Paula. Mm-hmm. And they come home excited as hell one night. Carrie, put your pants on. How many times have I heard
so
that?
many conversations.
So many
start
stories.
with
Gary, put your pants on.
I was in my pajamas, so
Yeah.
like Carrie, put your pants on.
you. What kind of pajamas?
I'm sure they were cowboys or something. I don't know.
Star Trek?
I wish. No, they didn't have any. So there's like, you've got to, we know you love Star Trek, you've got to see this thing, we just saw it, and we're going back, and you've got to come and see this. We know you love Star Trek, you're going to fucking love this, you're going to love this. Mm-hmm. And so they take me to Star Wars. Everyone talks about the ship coming over the first time they see it in the theater. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, and it is life-changing. Twin Sons moment. I am Luke Skywalker.
Well, because you grew up on a farm.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
And his mom made blue milk for some reason.
No, seriously, though. I mean, I can relate completely because you grew up on a farm and you're like, wait a second, I have something more in my life than this.
I hate it. I want to go there.
Did you
I
ever
wanna go to the academy.
Did you ever go to your backyard and stand on a haystack and just look at like the Wells Fargo Tower? Like, you know?
No, there was no Wells
There was
Fargo
no-
Tower. You talking
No,
about?
there was another haystack.
As far as the eye could see. Sometimes he'd drive to Scipio for another haystack.
So for me, that's the Twin Sons moment. That made me, in my life, not in my fandom, in my life, make me go, I want to go to there.
I want to go to the academy.
I want to go to the academy. I want to travel. I want to go do all that shit.
I want to see what Big saw.
Exactly. I want to see what Big saw. And it breaks my heart because the rest of my family, I don't think they had that moment. Because they're happy. Don't get me wrong. They're happy as hell.
Sure.
They're thrilled. They're having children and more children, and they're happy.
And I understand what you're saying,
They're
Kerry,
having a
because
great time,
I'm having that same moment with my kid, where
Yeah.
I'm like, you should want more.
Exactly. and I see them, and they are happy. They're all having children, and everyone's thrilled.
That might be their Twin Sons.
Maybe
moment.
that is.
That might be their lowered expectations of
But
that.
I always say to everyone who, if they ask me for advice, my first bit of advice is, see the world.
Yeah.
See the world, because you're going to find out that everybody, no matter what the politicians have told you, everybody is the same. And it was Russia that was my big discovery of this. Plain and simple, we're all the same. We all want the same thing. A place to stay, enough to eat, and somewhere safe to hang out. You know, that's what we all want, regardless of what everyone tells you. Religious leaders or politicians, we all want the same thing. Your Twin Sons moment may not be travel. It may not be the way it affected me. Your Twin Sons moment, and it may not even be in Star Wars. Your Twin Sons moment happens when you realize you want to do this to change your life.
I will give you two. My Twin Sons moment was being like 4 years old and watching Star Trek with my mom, because those are my fondest memories when I was a little kid. It's just sitting there with my mom, and there was this episode called Mirror Mirror. And I'm watching Mirror Mirror, and here's evil Spock, and here's all the evil Enterprise and all this evil shit. And I remember thinking to myself, I was probably 5, and I was thinking to myself, life is infinite possibility. Everything that we do sets off all of these chain reactions that no matter what we do, no matter how we react, the outcome is completely unexplorable. We don't know what's going to happen. So sometimes we have to just roll the fucking dice and see what happens. Sometimes we have to take that risk. Sometimes we have to say, I'm going to open that fucking vegan restaurant.
That's why we're here.
Exactly.
Dr. McCoy is right to tell us that it's extraordinarily dangerous to be out here, but that's why we're here.
Exactly. At the age of 4 or 5 years old, this silly little shit show from Gene Roddenberry, shot on a shoestring budget, said to me, life is infinite possibilities. Life is
infinite diversity and infinite combinations.
Sure. It's saying to yourself, I can live this adventure, or I can punch the fucking time clock.
Boldly go.
And that's what I've done. I've got 45 years of boldly going.
Because I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like I'm getting kind of emotional. Your Two Sons moment. I mean, it's kind of fucked up. I mean, like my journey began, and I went to school and I went to college and all this shit. My journey began when I'm driving to go get fucking Sundance tickets.
Yeah.
And I get a call from my buddy Ryan, and he goes, "Hey, like I think I get you a press pass." I had no fucking interest in
being a movie critic.
No, at all. And I get a call, and he's like, "I can get you a press pass." Fucking an hour later, I've got a press badge around my neck, and I'm reviewing shit for Slug. And then I have conversations later after fucking Sundance is over, and they're like, "Hey, do you think people would like film reviews beyond Sundance?" And I'm like, "Yeah." "Do you think people would want to read this?" I go, "Yeah, I think they really would." She goes, "Well, let me call somebody who used to be a Slug writer." And it was Jeff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Jeff got, she goes, "Yeah." He goes, here's the contacts to get him in there, and that's what I did. And so I got my contacts there. And then so we started reviewing theatrical films for that. And then what spawned from that was GeekShow, and what spawned from that was Big Movie, and to KUTV. And it's fucking.
There you go.
I'm really not trying to get emotional, but it's weird. Life's fucking weird, and it's just. God damn it. Like, I just went on a fucking junket where 9 people from the goddamn country went to go interview the cast of Avengers, and it's fucking weird, and it blows my mind.
That's quite the lottery, Katniss.
It really is. It really is.
It comes down to a really simple thing, and I'm going to challenge everybody listening. This is going to be right up there with the have a nemesis.
Oh, Lisa's has homework. Here we go.
A nemesis. The odds of you being here at all
Oh yeah.
are infinitesimal. Okay, the chance of a sperm cell finding an egg and fertilizing the human being that is you are indescribable. That you beat every odd to be here.
Yeah.
So do you want to have just the magic of that? Just the magic of conception alone. Do you want to be that average everyday person that goes in and does you think you wake up, you have your fucking Fruit Loops, you go punch your clock, you punch your clock out, you go home, you watch American Idol, and you go to sleep after jerking off. Do you want to be that guy? Or do you want to fucking stand on the hill and stare at the twin suns and think that there's something better for you?
I found this, and I want to address how the problem with a lot of the geeks out there. I know.
What are things in harmony?
Above and beyond hygiene.
Above and beyond hygiene.
Normally, I don't like to bring out hygiene because that's an easy hit. But after comic book day, hygiene's an issue, guys.
But again, it's one of those situations where the internet and geeks, we just dissect the living shit out of things.
Not just of things, of everything.
Of everything, really. And there's just some things that you just need to sit back and let wash over you. Because I found this.
But those type of people don't let anything wash over them.
I know.
Exactly.
I found this. This is someone who went and took the Force Awakens trailer, the Star Wars trailer, and dissect the living shit out of it.
Nope. No!
Jay's out.
Just stop! Stop dissecting!
We lost Jay.
Because here's what they break down. The narration in the latest trailer has been a topic of debate. The narration. The lines spoken by Luke Skywalker.
Complain about the narration.
The narration. The lines spoken by Luke.
He tried to come back and he had to leave. Oh, Jimmy left too.
Jimmy's left too.
He's out.
He's gone. The lines spoken by Luke Skywalker are taken from a speech he gives to Leia in Return of the Jedi, but it was difficult to tell if the dialogue was lifted directly or a new narration from The Force Awakens.
It's new.
This makes me angry.
J.J. Abrams confirmed that the narration was actually a bit of both. Hamill recorded his lines again the week before the trailer was released, and the new recording was added to the original as reverb. This means it was likely that the dialogue was just for the purpose of the trailer, rather than having any specific part in the new movie. Why are you spending your time doing this and not getting laid? That's really what I'm getting at here.
Well, they've already given up on one of the two.
I'm sorry, I have to bring
bitching is easy. For
exactly.
some people, getting laid is hard.
Because the thing about getting laid is that you have to have a certain amount of skill in interpersonal communication and perhaps not be a selfish dick.
There's that.
Well, I don't know.
Thank you, Lizus.
That's
well,
right.
I don't know. I think opening lines at bars of saying, "Did you hear the trailer narration?" And then girls just click, man.
Yeah. Sidle up to the bar, buy her a nice gold rum, and say, the narration in the Star Wars trailer.
I'm sure that all of the Tinder feeds that are getting action right now are about the Star Wars trailer.
Did you notice that it was a combination of from Return of the Jedi and the new recording? Did you notice that?
And they're like, no, because I leave my fucking house.
Let me tell you my favorite thing about that trailer. Sometimes I watch it and I think to myself, sometimes I'm a Dark Lord of the Sith.
Come down and pick another story, Jay.
I do a podcast.
Pick another story.
Hey, guys. Hi, everybody.
Shannon Barneson.
Are you having a healthy breakfast in your cubicle?
Outbrand.
I wish I had a cubicle.
I am tired. Aren't you tired of Kathy?
You don't.
The comic strip or my cubicle mate?
No, can't she she could quiet down a little?
I know.
You know what?
I don't need to hear everything about her kids.
You know what Kathy needs?
What?
She needs to fuck Dilbert, okay?
Yeah.
There needs to be a crossover.
See, Jay went to comic strip land, and you're talking about Kathy, the cubicle mate.
I was trying to,
I'm thinking, damn it.
I was hoping somebody was sitting in their cubicle and go,
Yeah.
Shannon's talking to me.
Yeah.
You know what I heard about?
Scott is such a dick.
Two things about Kathy. All right, your cubicle mate. First of all, she could take the phone off of speaker,
Sure.
and just have that conversation so I don't have to hear it.
I don't want to hear about her, period.
Secondly,
Gross.
I hear she eats poodle meat, but that's
a
rumor.
That's a rumor. I will tell you this.
Okay.
That bitch microwaves fish one more time.
Oh,
yeah.
In the break
Right?
room. I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
I understand you guys and your complaints about Kathy, but the guy that I actually have to share a desk with, because he comes in a later shift than me, if that fucker could at least leave the chair in the same position he found it in.
I know, right?
Yeah, because I sit down and he's got it set all the way back. I almost flip over.
If I have to hear about Doug and Marcy's affair one more time,
If I have to sit through another PowerPoint slide about microwaving fish,
I know,
fuck.
right?
and when are they going to fix the goddamn printer?
God damn it.
Well, and here's the thing, too. Is Steve does he not even know that there's instructions on the microwave popcorn?
It's like, Doug,
Burns
didn't
that
you get the
shit
memo?
every time.
If the guy
God
across from
damn
me,
it, I'm not even supposed to be here today.
the
How
guy
the fuck
across
is-
from me doesn't stop farting, I'm gonna lose it.
How did Susan get that promotion?
I don't even know. You know what?
You know, I think she's sleeping with Mike.
Exactly. Did
Yeah.
you see her come in with that Target outfit? I mean,
You know, here's the
who
funny
still
part.
wears matzo
Bitch,
ball?
please.
I've worked in call centers. Never heard that conversation. Most of
Really?
the conversations I heard were, you know, the fat kid, the couple seats down. You know, his crotch is ripped out, and he's always just sitting there with his legs spread on the phone. Could somebody talk to him about it? Because he didn't wear underwear yesterday, and
I can see his balls.
No, seriously, it's disgusting.
Looked like he was smuggling
no,
chicken.
No, really, there was a fat fold over his balls, and could somebody talk to him?
Great balls of fire.
Cooish, cooish,
Cooish.
cooish.
All right.
Cooish.
Come to my pub
Go to your
quiz.
pub quiz.
8:30.
There you go.
Lucky 13. Get there early. It's busy as fuck.
There's going to be one listener going, how the fuck do they know all of this?
Have they been spying on me?
It's a special channel I created.
It's Dr. DMX.
It's a combination of hip hop and punk and ska.
Yeah, I know, but it's mostly Dr. Dre or DMX. Like,
No, because I've heard some Onyx in there.
I heard Eminem.
but Onyx and DMX used to fuck with each other like that.
I have an affinity for Dre.
All right.
Most people forgot about Dre. I never forgot. I never forgot about Dre. Day after Joss Whedon shut down his Twitter account, James Gunn wrote this, and this is perfect. Imagine being a guy like Joss Whedon, who has committed his life to fandom and to creating the best characters he possibly can. Characters he loves and has spent 2 years of his life working on a movie, and then has to wake up to this shit.
Yeah.
The angry contingent of fandom is getting more aggressive all the time, and it's difficult to block out a person in the public eye, as a person in the public eye. And what it boils down to is that y'all are losing your shit over things that you're making all about you and misunderstanding.
Like what?
Right.
Like I never thought about it. Like he's got a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah. There's no way. And you know what? If he did say I'm going to go do a Star Wars movie, I would find him. I would go to his home and tell him not to do it for his mental health, because you rabid fans are just going to kill him.
Good Lord.
All right? So calm us the fuck down is what I'm saying. All right. Patton's tweet was, yep, there is a Tea Party equivalent of progressivism/liberalism. And they're just making it difficult. They're making it very difficult. We're on your side, folks.
Well, that's what makes me mad. I was hoping like the interview with my interview with we would go viral, because like again I asked him that question of who's worthy enough to get that hammer. The first thing immediately Malala Yousafzai
Yeah, he said Malala.
Yeah.
It would be worthy to pick up
female
Thor's hammer.
activist who's being attacked in the Middle East for for her fighting for her rights, got the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, there's your guy who hates women, internet. There he is.
Yep.
Just in black and white, boy. There it is. He clearly hates women and doesn't understand them or admire them.
Didn't even hesitate on that answer. Where you got Elizabeth Olsen going like, Beyonce.
Yeah. Why didn't you attack her for that? All right.
Because it's Beyonce, though.
It is Beyonce.
Well, that's true.
Beyonce.
But I see people saying that. I'm like, you have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
I would just say to you, if you're that angry and you're ready to tweet, stop a second.
Well, we were talking about before.
Yeah, stop a second. Ask yourself this question. Is this... Yeah, this is how I emotionally feel, but is it accurate? Or am I making this all about me? Or am I misreading? Maybe I should step back and look into it for a second, Go back and see the movie. Let's hear the dialogue again. Maybe I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Correct. The Library of Congress saves every tweet.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
True.
And if I am, then call me out on it. I don't think in any of Whedon's movies he had a gratuitous shot of a woman washing a motorcycle with her ass cheeks hanging out.
Yeah, there's that. Transformers.
Thanks, Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan.
I also think it's very easy in this digital age where there's so much information up all the time for things to get carried away, for people to misunderstand each other.
I agree.
Page 2.
Thank you, Paul Harvey.
I got that.
I got it too.
Oh.
We're so old.
The old guy's got that.
I did not. That went
You're
wrong,
better.
man.
No, you're better off.
Yeah.
Just don't even.
And now the rest
Don't even.
I'm sitting there mumbling
of the story.
All right. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Squawk! 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 Squawk!
Squawk. Hey, Geek Show, Lee here. I'd like to invite you to Frisch Compassion Eatery, my tasty little corner of Salt Lake City. At Frisch, we focus on plant-based cuisine, but that doesn't mean you're getting a sawdust platter with a side of dehydrated kale flakes for lunch. Our passion is full flavored dishes like our signature Fancy Boy Wrap, eggless egg salad, and the all-new Full Whitaker Nachos. We have a lot of fantastic heart-healthy salads, soups, and entrees that will fill you up without emptying out your wallet. Also, check out our full-service vegan coffee bar and our pastry case full of incredible goodies from Cakewalk Vegan Bakery. And you never know, I just might have the latest scoop on your favorite geek stuff. That's Frisch Compassionate Eatery, 145 East, 1300 South, Suite 201 in Salt Lake City. We're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also call ahead for takeout at 801-906-8277. Get all that info at frisheats.com. And thanks, Geek Show, for helping make Frisch such an awesome reality.
Dr. Volt's Comic Connection. Let's see what's happening in May at Dr. Volt's. Marvel's Secret Wars gets underway. War brings all of the old and alternate universes together. Heroes fight to survive as world explodes around them. Who will live? Who will die? Well, you'll just have to buy and find out. A-Force. The Women of Marvel finally getting their own series. Oh, here's one that I'm really excited about. Fight Club returns. Tyler Durden has lived a quiet life for 10 years. Tired of a boring suburban life, Durden's wife changes his meds, and now the mad anarchist returns with a vengeance in Fight Club 2. DC's Convergence wraps up this month. The multiverse is collapsing. The center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood-dimmed tide is loosed, and everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned. This is getting dramatic. The best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity. There's your DC Convergence. They have regular tourneys, Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering, HeroClix, action figures and collectibles, 2043 East, 3300 South in Salt Lake City. They're open 7 days a week. Dr. Volt's Comic Connection. I'll see you next Wednesday.
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise.
Cabin fever has been addressing irritability and restlessness for over 30 years. New this season, some people call it a legend, a tale, a campfire story, and for some, it's real, and quite possibly in your own backyard. Whether you call him Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Yeti, or cryptid ape, stop by Cabin Fever for a wonderful selection of Bigfoot merchandise. Prepare yourself for a Uinta mountain adventure with Bigfoot journals and research kits. Sit back with a Sasquatch coffee mug, or for those 21 and older, a certified Bigfoot tiki mug for a tropical yet foresty drink while you watch YouTube's most recent Utah sighting video taken just last month. It's there. Oh, and as for Star Trek, Star Wars, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Spider-Man, Doctor Who, Alien, Predator, Camper Van, Tents by Volkswagen, magnets, cards, gifts, toys, music, they got that too. From meek to geek to freak and big feet, they've got you covered at Cabin Fever, located in the heart of Trolley Square at the corner of 600 South and 7th East. If you go down to the woods today, be prepared. Hey, if you haven't been to the Atomic Arcade yet, what the hell's wrong with you? Go in and tell them Geek Show says hey. The Atomic Arcade, 3939 Highland Drive in Holiday, downstairs from Cruiser's Bar. Great place to clear your head before you drive home or get in a few games during your work break. Take your party there. I've heard of some friends of the program who have done that. It's a good time. The Atomic Arcade, classic arcade games at classic prices. Free admission, no hassle with tickets or admission fees. Great escape from your nagging girl or boyfriend or both. Your kids or whatever. Perfect date night even, or family night. You can walk across the street to the cupcake place, or the frozen yogurt place, or the coffee place, or the Mexican food place. Classic games, they bring back all the great memories, are timeless. Games like Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Asteroids, Centipede, Defender, Berserk, Star Castle, you know the ones I'm talking about. Pinball as well, I love pinball. Atomic Arcade, 7 days a week. They are open and open late. All games are a quarter or 50 cents. You can call them, but why bother? Just go see them. They're on Facebook at the Atomic Arcade, 3939 Highland Drive. Atomic Arcade. Hi, Tony.
Hey.
It's I know you earned the quad.
Yeah.
But you'll always be triple T to me.
That's okay.
All right.
I answered to either one.
He's the designated driver and producer of the program.
Do you just get like? Does each level of Tony is it?
What would be after quad?
Each T.
It's like Super Saiyan. It's like the equivalent of Super Saiyan.
And is this a mathematical scale or a seismic scale? It's like is triple T twice as dangerous?
Yeah,
as
it's
double
seismic
T,
for sure.
And then
Seismic.
quad T
Yeah.
is twice as powerful.
Would it be Pent T?
Pent?
Pentatee.
Yeah.
Pent T.
Yeah, Pentatee. You haven't reached that level.
No.
Yeah.
No. Maybe
I
someday.
want Ocho T.
Yeah.
Ocho
T. Someday.
He's just
Ocho T. I turned into a
As-
giant monkey.
No,
and
that
Howl
would
at the
be-
moon.
I believe
That would be Octa T.
I believe that's actually his ultimate form when he merges with all Tonys in the world but one.
Yes. And then he has this giant green ring that dispenses Mountain Dew.
No, his ultimate would be Scent T.
Nobody is prepared for that.
Sentient.
T.
Actually, that's
Sentient
human
T.
that's a human entity where they link up all the Tonys in the world but one.
I'm the one that doesn't.
No,
get
that
linked
one
up.
Tony's in the back.
Oh, I'm not him. Feed him.
I am Scent T. I know all.
This went in a really weird direction. Super.
How do I go from there to Aquaman?
I hear
Well,
he's.
you said tuna can.
Well, what's interesting about
Tuna,
Aquaman?
tuna.
He's got a whale's dick.
Aquaman's dick curls up like a seahorse.
Oh my god.
And when
sorry.
he rolls it out, it fans out like a turtle dick.
Yeah, and strangely enough, Aquaman's dick carries its young in a
Wait,
pouch.
turtle dicks fan out?
Have you ever seen that YouTube video of two turtles going at it?
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
I'm usually watching porn, man.
It's
What are you
weird.
watching?
Well, I like turtles.
Oh.
Everybody's got their kink.
Yep. All right.
Tony, did you
We're
see?
adding another T to his name.
So what's
Too tall, turtle, Tony.
Did you?
So what's 5?
I must have walked
Did you-
into that one.
Quad.
That'd be Pentatony.
Tony?
Is that right? Is that
Did you?
All right.
I'm excited.
Tony likes turtles.
Tony likes
I don't really like turtles. It was a joke.
Is that going to be your
Too
new?
tall, trill, turtle, Tony.
Look up the
Is that the porn song?
It sure is.
where we'd go from quad. What would be the 5? What would be next?
Penta.
I think it's
Pentatone.
Penta.
Penta. You think it's Penta?
Yeah, but we
Pentone.
need to get a sixth T so he can be sexta T.
Sexta-T.
But really, we need an
Sexta-T.
eighth because I'm not going to rest till you're octo T.
And the best.
I want Ocho T.
Yeah.
I could say Flash, the big Rogues episode where Captain Cold put his Rogues gallery together.
Yes,
I
yes.
loved
I'm caught up.
one throwaway line in that episode more than any the line all season.
Which one?
About the missing
Test pilot
Yeah.
for Ferris Air.
Oh, yeah!
No,
Green Lantern!
I was going to call you guys and ask if that was Green Lantern.
Oh, yeah!
Of course. I got a huge boner.
Oh, Green Lantern! Test pilot.
You guys should see this shit.
Man! Green Lantern!
Yeah, boy.
Oh, yeah!
So yeah,
But really, so it was
Yeah.
Green. It was
guys
Green
want one
Lantern.
more?
Green Lantern!
none of it really matters because
Carrie has
That,
this reoccurring nightmare of Kevin Bacon getting out of the shower in Wild Things.
What's the one that you guys always said that someone got out of the tub and his dick slammed?
Yeah,
against
that's Kevin Bacon getting out.
No.
That is the Pillow Book, and it is Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor. That's
And
it.
I remember watching the Pillow Book. The Pillow Book was on Showtime at like 2 a.m. What? And Ewan McGregor's having this hot, sexy bath with this beautiful woman, right? And he gets out of the tub to carry her, and his dick fucking hits the side of the metal tub, and it's like this. It was a Gong Show gong, like Gene the dancing machine rose from the grave and started dancing after that, and I remember
You see
screaming.
Carrie's wall is just like a frame of him like running.
No. I remember screaming. My wife was barely awake, and I remember screaming, waking her up. You can either be Obi-Wan Kenobi or you can have a huge dick, but not both.
I always thought Obi-Wan had a big dick.
No, this thing, it's a baby arm. It's a fucking tennis ball on the end of a baseball bat, and it left a dent on the
I
side.
wonder if he
of the
ever
middle.
grabbed his dick instead of his lightsaber on accident.
No, I mean,
what if it's not real?
It was.
What if that's prosthetic?
What if you had a dong physics team?
No, he
Yeah, the
didn't.
dong physics.
Lee's done the research.
No, because it was
From Blizzard Entertainment, dong physics.
And then Moulin Rouge comes out like a month later, and it turns out he's got a good singing voice too. I fucking hate Ewan McGregor. He's my nemesis.
dick is my song.
Yeah.
That's right.
Dog physics.
It can dent anybody. This is my
Kevin
dong.
Bacon, Kevin Bacon does have a big dick too.
You ain't gonna shit right for a week.
I'm sorry. It's gonna be one of those things. Kevin Bacon walks out and goes like, "Look at my dick, Ewan McGregor." And McGregor's gonna like, "You've been standing in the shadow of mine since you got here."
we need a news team report on Kevin Bacon and Ewan McGregor dick.
So oddly enough, these questions do come up. I hear Liam Neeson is packing.
Really?
Yeah.
And apparently
He made Taken 3, Doug.
Don Johnson.
Oh, we know Don Johnson's
come
back.
on, that's a given.
We're talking
Yeah.
we're talking tuna can.
We saw
okay.
we saw the hot spot. We
Cock
know.
it and Stubbs.
Anyway.
Not so Stubbs though.
You know what's fucked up is that the dick did most of the driving.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, the dick was the puppeteer for the alligator.
I'm going to
For
try.
Elvis?
No wonder Melanie Griffith's so fucked up.
Yeah, it wasn't
She's got
plastic.
that weird
It
look on
wasn't
her
plastic surgery, just face got all stretched out.
Wow.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
How do I go from there to Aquaman? The Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Ah, yes.
Harry!
You're a wizard.
Potter.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Harry Potter.
You're a Harry wizard.
You're a Harry Potter.
They've got it down in Orlando.
Yeah.
Big hit.
You know the shittiest thing is when you go to an amusement park and you can see the frame of what's coming cool.
Yeah.
But it's just not open yet. And you're like,
Yeah.
thanks. Awesome. I came at a great time.
And now
well,
you've seen behind the curtain, too.
they've been working on this for a while, but they finally announced that in spring of 2016, Universal Studios in Hollywood are going to open the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
I will say, though, because Orlando's got Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. I guess there's like a Hogwarts train
Yeah.
that goes in between.
You can go get butterbeer.
God damn it.
It's apparently pretty cool if you're a Harry Potter fan.
I
there you
don't
go.
want this attraction because there's nothing worse than finding out that you're Ravenclaw because it's so fucking boring.
No, Ravenclaw's
It's
not
like-
so bad. It's
No, it's
Huffle.
not.
It's Hufflepuff.
Yeah, you don't want to be Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff's cool
No.
because they hang out in the kitchen, they make everybody sweets and cakes, and they're all about friendship.
They're a bunch of
like,
they're a bunch of weenies.
Ravenclaw's like, oh, what are you gonna do? Smart us to death? Fucking Ravenclaw?
Yeah, they got smarts.
Is that what they say in the hallways?
Yeah.
All right.
You know high schoolers.
Hufflepuff
Fuck
is
you, Ravenclaw!
full
Fuck
of
you.
a bunch of Huffles.
Hufflepuff is not cool.
No, not cool.
They're pedestrian.
Hufflepuff is a lot cool. You guys think
Very
Hufflepuff
pedestrian,
isn't
thank
cool,
you.
but they are freaks in the sheet.
You're a wizard in the sheets, Harry.
I'm really as a Hufflepuff, I have to worry about your concerns over mine.
The new attraction will feature Harry and the Forbidden Journey.
Yes. It's called anal.
Yeah, I was just about to say it.
Oh man, I think we're all heading down that road.
No,
The Forbidden
Are we
Journey?
all? Are we, Tony?
are we, Tony?
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
It's Tony's talking about his love life.
Yeah, two tall turtle trill tank Tony.
Taint Tony?
It says here.
Does the Forbidden Journey, you walk in, they give you a bottle of schnapps?
This begins your forbidden journey.
Peach schnapps.
They hand you a bottle of schnapps. It's a flight simulator
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, this is Boone Hills strawberry wine.
that allows guests to travel alongside Harry, Hermione, and Ron
Oh, poor Hermione.
in what they describe as a hyper-realistic 3D HD.
Yeah.
Guests will get to wear Quidditch-inspired 3D goggles to get the full experience.
So they're going to hand you a broom.
Yeah, basically.
Sweep this,
I don't
asshole.
like brooms.
You'll
I don't
also-
like brooms at all.
They won't hand it to Jay though because they won't know what to do with
You'll
it.
also be able to ride the first outdoor roller coaster that they have there called the Flight of the Hippogriff.
Broom head down.
God, this is like the nerdiest shit I've ever heard.
Nerdy
in my
shit.
The
life.
hardships of Jay Whittaker.
Hurry,
I
get
can't
to the
sweep.
hippogriff.
I can't sweep, y'all.
Well, if you know what to do with your hands on that broom, you'd be all
Also,
right.
you can visit many inspired eateries and stores, which include Wiseacre's Wizarding Equipment,
Yeah.
White takers?
Filch's Emporium of
Wait.
Confiscated Goods.
Did you say
did that-
Filch's?
I
Yes.
said Filch's.
Okay, got it.
Not Felch's.
Okay,
I thought it
good,
was a
because I'm
Filch's.
not going to that store.
Yeah,
Filch.
And
Filch.
and the Hogshead Pub.
The Hogshead Pub.
Yeah.
That's great, but I won't go there without
So
it.
that's
This summer. This summer, see Jay Whittaker, the movie that critics are calling
hands-free entertainment.
hands-free.
a masterful performance in Black Men Can't Sweep.
I know I'm going to regret asking this. What the fuck is Filch?
Felch? You don't know
Felch?
Albus Fritz.
Let us
He's
refer-
the groundskeeper at Hogwarts.
No, that's Filch. He wants to know what's Felch.
All right, let's.
Felching?
I'm an Urban Dictionary.
I'm like scared, but
You should be.
intrigued.
It's
All right,
gross.
hold on. Stand by.
You
Stand
don't.
by.
No?
This is right up there with the
Get
Justice
ready.
League fist.
Give me a
Get
bowl
ready,
of
you're-
goldfish and I'll start.
Your work
just-
day's about to take a
just,
turn in your
I
cubicle.
just like to point out, depending on the device that you're using or the system that you're listening to us, I listen on Stitcher. There's the little fast forward button you can hit that goes 30 seconds. I would
can you read this?
go a good 2 minutes.
I'm going to read that. All right.
Yeah, because I don't even like saying.
You're going to
what-
make Tony read it?
Yeah, I don't even like saying.
No, wait. I'm an ordained minister. It really can't hurt me.
Hey, I'm an Jordan minister too. High five. God.
We should all become
Can you read that,
ministers.
Tony?
Wow.
Is it blowing your fucking mind?
Well, it's blowing something.
You guys should fucking sit.
You don't have to read
broadcast
it.
that shit.
Tony, would you
try
like
to
to
read this.
apologize to your wife?
You don't
before
have
read
to.
this?
I can't read this.
Hand it over. I am afraid of
This is
nothing.
gross.
Give it to me, James.
Let me just read it.
James.
Oh.
No, I'm doing it.
He wanted
Give it.
to know.
Ugh.
1. Verb. The act of sucking or licking ejaculate or other substance mixed with ejaculate. Jesus.
Could be guessed.
Out of the
Santorum.
orifice in which they were deposited. Most commonly used referred to sucking out semen after anal sex. Jesus, but technically sucking.
Guys, don't judge somebody else's fun.
But technically sucking the semen out of your girlfriend's pussy is.
I think
also
that's the.
common.
There we go.
That's
There
the.
we go.
That's the.
Oh,
flight,
so it's called Saturday Night.
That's the flight of the hippogriff, is what that is.
That's a forbidden journey right
That's the
there.
forbidden
Actually, you guys,
I need a bath after that.
back in the day, we called that the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yes.
Gross.
Y'all should have seen Tony. Stop that music. That music freaks me out.
Only this show could take a nice family amusement park and take it in
And
this
filch the shit out of it,
take it in this
apparently.
direction.
Y'all should have seen Tony's face as he was reading it. He's like, no.
No.
I was like,
It's weird because
No, you
as he
can
was
say-
shaking his head, he was getting more aroused.
No.
Well, it's
No, you can see
interesting.
for a second, he was like, "Yeah, I think maybe I could."
Pass.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, it was
I
about,
can't- I
about a
can't.
second. I was like, nope. As I got further down in the paragraph,
I just like how you had to write a note to talk to your bishop 3 different times.
My Dinner with Andre
Oh, Jesus.
is now a Criterion on Blu-ray.
Yeah, that's what you need.
I thought it started out. I thought it was released as a Criterion
Fucking
movie.
Criterion of My Dinner with Andre. How fucking pretentious can you be having that on your shelf? It's a Criterion edition of My Dinner with Andre.
I just if I
They
I'm
scrubbed
gonna,
every frame.
I'm so upset that they're canceling the jazz program on NPR.
You know what?
I'm gonna buy it, and make it like a medallion, and wear it around my neck. To
As
show how
somebody,
fucking awesome I am.
as somebody who has every edition of the Mondo poster from My Dinner with Andre, I resent what you're saying.
And the
You
action-
don't have that.
And
I
the
have-
action figure set.
Yeah, because I have the mighty rebuttal action figure of Wallace Shawn from My Dinner with Andre.
Was it?
the reaction figures from
Yeah,
Funko?
yeah. I'm addicted to a game.
Which one?
It's called Fallout Shelter.
Hey, I'm playing that too.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Bethesda said, hey, Fallout 4 is coming out in November, and you're going to love this game. It's going to blow your mind. And in the meantime, here's an app, so you can be a dictator overlord bastard and run your own Fallout Shelter.
It's called an overseer.
I call it dictator bastard. And basically, my experiment is that I'm trying to make everyone not brown and everyone not white. I'm trying to make everybody beige.
They got to keep fucking. Is there?
I keep
Mix those
I'm
lines.
trying to bring. I'm trying to bring all the races together as one.
Is there a button that says "keep fucking"?
Yeah, well, no. It's basically I put a mommy dweller and a daddy dweller in a room, and as long as they're not related, they get to it.
I just hear that song in Finding Nemo. Just keep fucking, just keep fucking, just keep fucking. Yeah.
It's awesome, but it's a great game if you haven't checked it out.
Grinding Nemo.
You should do it. Also,
That's the name of the episode, right?
damn it! I wish I'd had that a month ago.
Someone's probably going to cry.
Inspiring or something.
I'm not going to cry. We're
I'm not
past,
crying on this show anymore.
past all of those milestones.
I don't think so.
The last really drunk third show, we had some milestones coming up, and they kind of fucked with us.
Yeah.
Now they're all kind of past us.
I was looking at my time hop, and it made me cry every fucking day.
Stop it.
I've managed to get past that 1 year anniversary without any
Oh,
issues.
let's not be fucking lame about it.
I'm not going to be lame.
Vice died a year ago.
Right.
I get it.
But I got past it because I'm not, I'm a Buddhist, right? I get past this shit. It's not, he moved on. He did his thing.
He's doing something else way cooler now.
But a lady came into the restaurant. We have a picture of Jeff. It's the best picture of Jeff ever taken as far as I'm
It's
concerned.
my favorite one. Yeah.
Our friend Lola came to Frisch, and she took a picture of Jeff, and he's sitting there drinking with his fucking Modoc cup.
Yeah.
And he's just being a goober doing what he does.
He's
the
being
guy,
Vice.
And it's my favorite picture, not just because it's at my restaurant, and not just because I fucking love Lola and I love Jeff. These are great people, but it's just this fantastic moment of a great guy with a great friend, having a great day, eating great food at my restaurant. I love that.
Well,
and fans of the show come in and they sit by the picture. And there are thousands of pictures of Jeff, of people sitting next to Jeff.
Truth.
They're having their moment. They're having their Jeff moment. And sometimes it's like, I miss Jeff, so I want to sit by the picture. Thursday, and she's getting to be a friend of Rachel's. And she sits in the corner booth, and she's eating food, and she talks to Rachel for a while, my wife, and she's saying, I'm having a really rough day. I'm having a really hard time. And I just needed to come here and have some food. And then she turns around, she looks at the picture of Jeff, and she says, but, I'm sitting here with this guy, and he's kind of looking over my shoulder, making sure everything's okay. And Rachel just stopped, and she said, did you know Jeff? And she's like, no. But seriously, this picture just makes me feel really good. And she tells me that story when I get home Thursday night, and I haven't, the anniversary of his death. No big deal. I miss him. He was a good friend. I hear this story, and I'm fucking bawling. And it's not sad. It's just, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks for looking after this lady that didn't even fucking know you and sits down in your corner because you're looking after her.
I was down in Phoenix for the anniversary. Wasn't sad.
You were having a great time.
Well, yeah, we were. We had a great time because people were loving Cat's art and whatnot. But I'm done being fucking sad.
Because he was a joyous person. Don't be sad for the passage of a joyous person.
I'd rather just enjoy the good times. I said that in my post. I go, hey, man, I lost a friend a year ago. It's probably one of the sweetest guys I've ever met in my life. You know what? I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. I'm going to sit here and... I really did. I went back and watched fucking YouTube episodes of me and him bitching about fucking movies.
I still get sad. And
you guys
sure
had a quantum connection.
Yeah. I'm not going to do it.
Don't do it.
It's not going to happen.
Come on, babe. Make it. Power through.
Power through it.
I'm going to power through.
War boy, come on.
I knew you were out of town, Carrie. And
I apologize.
And Jimmy was out of town.
I felt like I should have been there.
Fucking fine, right? I just want to give a shit out to Nikki Enright and the people from City Weekly because she walked up to me and she gave me this awesome framed picture of all these pictures of basically us.
Yeah, it's right here. I'm holding them in my hand right now.
Yeah. Well, no, but I've got this awesome
I'm
frame
not in
thing
any of
that
those
I can
pictures.
hang up, and it's basically from all of the best of City Weekly parties.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I need those. I need those.
Well, and so she gave me the frame thing, right? And then, but she also gave me this giant fucking envelope of ones they didn't frame.
Oh.
Right, and it's got pictures of
War boy.
It's got pictures like Jeffy with those photo booths and stuff.
Yeah.
When you get the City Weekly parties,
we did Iron Man and War Machine.
And War Machine.
Oh, it's like her first year with us.
Jay's got a bunch of those.
And
this is all there.
My time hop has been awful because we had a fucking series of those things where we would just walk around town wearing those fucking helmets like a bunch of dumbass.
Well,
Guess where
like in this pictures, I look at it and it made me sad, but I was also just like, what a fucking rad dude that guy was.
Well, guess where my Facebook feed has been sad because I have a little bit of social anxiety and I have a hard time leaving the house. I don't go to movie night, not because I don't love movie night. I love it. I love it in concept. Really hard for me to leave the house because that's my safe place. And I realized that I've got maybe 3 pictures of me with Jeff in 25 years of friendship, in a quarter century of friendship.
Yeah, but
I've got
pictures aren't going to determine whether how much.
No, but
Yeah.
when I go through the big list of pictures of here I am with my friends. I've got pictures of me with Carrie. I've got pictures of me with Shannon from high school.
Yeah.
I've got 3 pictures of me with Jeff. I've got more pictures of him with my kids when they were born than I do with Jeff.
I'm tired of fucking feeling sad.
Mhm.
Not
No,
doing it anymore.
don't feel sad.
I'd rather just feel good, laugh at the memories, look at goofy pictures, and laugh at fucking episodes and move on with my life.
And finally, this Hasbro is releasing a new female-only Transformers team.
Nice.
This is all. It's
RC.
I mean, DC is doing.
DC's doing the all-female superhero lineup for kids,
and they're all little girls.
Little girls. Mattel's doing the toys, and Lego is doing, and that's actually really important because Lego sets for girls kind of suck.
Yeah,
exactly. And I'm glad that the DC's actually doing it because Marvel didn't do shit for Black Widow. They're not doing anything for Black Widow.
The only company that's licensed for Marvel that's doing anything with Black Widow or any of the female characters for that matter. They did Gamora. They've done everything as Funko.
Yeah.
Funko will do.
They will not do Gamora. They will not do anything Black Widow. It's fucking
But
stupid.
in the Avengers marketing, if you go to the Marvel website and look at the movie stuff, for example, there's 3 things.
Yeah.
And one of them is a sack.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, have you guys seen the new Under Armour that they've done for
Yeah.
Avengers? It's
Yeah.
great. It's great. Like they have
there is
the Captain America one's already on its way.
Nice.
And Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, and then they even have the Quicksilver one. And then you see the Black Widow, the one that they have for Black Widow.
It's a tank top.
It's a fucking. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Like this is their shit. They need that.
But I saw that Her Universe is teaming up with Hot Topic, and they're putting out a whole line
Yep.
of ladies Avengers
They look
stuff.
great.
They need
And
to do that.
And the Black Widow stuff for that.
It needs
Black
to be
Widow
done.
and the Loki dress is actually fantastic.
Yeah, I
'cause
saw
you can't-
that yesterday.
You can't tell that it's
Adorable.
Loki until you see the bottom of the head.
I'm glad that they are acknowledging that there are, girl geeks. Obviously, there are. And like, it was funny. Just as we recorded this today, I was at the gym, and this little kid came running out of like the daycare area. Little girl, probably 5 years old, in a complete Spider-Man outfit, mask and all.
Hey, let's look at the demographics on that. In Spider-Man 3, Sam Raimi Spider-Man 3, the split on that was 60-40 women to men. More women went to see Spider-Man 3 than men.
That's
Well, they love musicals.
But
They
also,
love-
Sure.
No, but even the stats of Salt Lake Comic Con, they said it's like I think they said it's 51-49.
It is. It's half and half.
That's
So it
actually the
needs to
population split around the world.
It says a new unnamed team, and these are toys, will feature 6 female Autobots who will collectively form one giant robot.
Well, frankly, this should have happened. I mean, I've got a 14-year-old daughter who would have loved any of this stuff.
Yeah.
And when Hasbro put out, they did a bunch of offshoot Mandalorians for Star Wars, and they made 2 of the female Mandalorian figures, and my daughter had to have them both. And you know how hard they were to find? Because they sure as fuck didn't make
short.
them.
They're always short.
They're always short.
It's
So
really-
it's 6 Autobots come together.
Let's see, 6 female Autobots collectively form one giant robot called Victorion.
All right, one of them's got to be a Subaru Outback, Volkswagen Jetta. No, seriously. It's got to be a Volkswagen Jetta. I know
It's
only
not.
hot women drive Volkswagen Jettas. It's a fact.
You
I
think
drove
it's
a Volkswagen
progressive.
Jetta
You
for
think it's
3
progressive
years.
until they just form a giant bra and it's Victorion's secret.
Victoratron.
No, as long as Mavis is in there somewhere.
Mavis.
If one of
Mavis
those cars is a
Prime.
Volkswagen Jetta, I will lose my mind.
Yeah, because people always forget about Mavis Prime. She was a robot that could turn into a vacuum cleaner.
A VW Bug.
We're fucked up. We're
But
fucked up.
this was during the 1960s because things were not as progressive.
They're really tough and gruff. One's gonna be a Subaru.
But so
Dodge
I
Caravan.
can't fight the Decepticons. I gotta go to the Home Depot. Okay.
they will premiere in Transformers Combiner Hunters comic book series in July,
Nice.
and then be
I
toys.
I love the idea of the combiners. I love them. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Started with this Constructobots.
Yep, there you go.
And then last and certainly not least, Ex Machina is the new film.
No!
Yeah.
No!
It's
to see it.
Is it good? Is it bad? What? Tell me.
It's getting good reviews.
It's getting really
I
good.
want to see it.
It scares Lisa's.
Oh, why? What's the matter,
I'm
Lee?
afraid of robots.
Well, you should be afraid of this one because
Because
I
this
wanna
movie,
see this.
I've read a lot about this movie, and this is exactly what I'm afraid of happening.
yeah, it's Domhnall Gleeson, who's actually Brandon Gleeson's son.
Okay.
And he's amazing.
He wins a contest within his company to go to the remote research facility, the remote research facility of Oscar Isaac, who is the boss, kind of like picture like Bill Gates, but a crazy alcoholic.
Okay.
And the whole reason he's going there is to do a Turing test based on Alan Turing,
who Benedict Cumberbatch played in the Imitation Game.
Okay.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
To figure out how real your robot is.
Yeah, he's basically saying, will does this? Her name's Ava. Will this robot pass off as human? And so you're going to have sessions with her and just talk with her and just figure it out. And he's going to observe it while he does it. Well, every once in a while there's power surges that happen within the facility, and the lights shut down and these red lights come on, kind of like blackout.
Okay.
And he can't observe. He can't observe what they're doing, and she starts saying, "Don't trust him. He's not in this for you. He's not your friend, and all that." So kind of playing against each other. And the lights come back on. And she's like, "Hey, it's very nice to meet you." Then you're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
This sounds good.
So it's a psychological thriller of who's lying, who's not.
Robots can lie.
That dance scene is intense.
That dance scene is amazing.
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac and his Asian assistant. Really good.
Does she ever sing "I Got No Strings"?
No, that's an old child.
I am. Ever since I saw Blade Runner when I was 13 years old, I have been so terrified of
androids,
of what we call the
singularity.
The singularity.
Yeah.
I am absolutely, because there's nothing you can do about it. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
So that's actually one of my root fears. That's the thing that will wake me up at 2 a.m. and leave me awake until the sun comes up.
That robots will become self-aware.
Not so much robots, just technology. That there will come a point where we are no longer relevant, and so we will be gently, or not so gently,
cast away,
pushed aside.
That shit's crazy.
Because we don't really believe in Asimovian rules of robotics.
We got to instill those rules.
Yes, we do.
Instill those 3 rules.
You know what's gonna fuck me up one day is I'm gonna get pulled over by a fucking robot.
Oh yeah, you probably will.
You're cool and the gang gets too loud.
The Turing test is so relevant because
too much melanin to be driving this vehicle.
there are now receptionists in Japanese businesses that are
robots
this close to real.
Yeah.
And it's a level we're going to. Of course, once the sex industry gets involved, it's game over.
Well, that's the important part.
And see, that's the thing too. He's sitting there and he's falling in love with her.
I was going to say that's the next question: is can we fuck them?
Well, that's
you want me to answer the question? This one?
Can we
fuck
them?
He asked a question. He goes, "You want to fuck her?" He's like, "There's a hole with sensors in it."
Oh.
And he's like, "No, that's not what I wanted to do."
Look,
Does she take her vagina off and leave it in the sink to wash it later?
What was that in
Archer?
On Archer, yeah.
Is it dishwasher safe?
No, you look.
Let's just take that off, hon.
You look at the evolution.
Use Cascade and jet dry.
You look at the evolution of teledildonics, and people go, "Oh, ha ha ha, teledildonics." No, we're talking about really advanced technology so that you can put something on your junk. Somebody else puts something on their junk, and then you fucking cybersex each other over the internet.
Put the thing on your dingus.
This is huge.
I want to cyber fight sex.
This
somebody.
is technology that's right up there with the Department of Defense. It's huge technology. So of course robots will be part of the sex trade.
Well, yeah, that's how any technology gets advanced is porn.
Yeah, and you are going to have celebrities that say, "Yes, I will sell my likeness for your sex bots."
Mm-hmm.
Remember the good old days when you just have to warm up a cantaloupe and cut a hole in it?
What? There needs to be a Geek Show dildo. We're missing money.
No,
I don't think so.
No,
ladies.
I will give you.
You guys remember hot water bottles?
Yeah.
I will give you a sticker sheet that says Geek Show on it. You can slap it on whatever produce you want.
No. Think about it. You can have the quad T.
I think you're playing to the wrong demographic.
You can have the quad
We would need
T.
a Geek Show fleshlight.
Yeah.
That's right.
Probably not a Geek Show dildo.
No.
You remember when bath soap was enough?
Frankly,
a quad T or a with blueberry. A quad T with blueberries. And a full Whitaker. How about that?
No.
The wild card.
Look,
the wild card. It punches you in the kidney right before
the
you
wild
climax.
card changes
I don't
shapes.
do that.
Listen,
Yeah.
Good.
The fedora.
All this show can afford to produce is Mr. Soapwash Club.
Mr. Soapy Wash.
No, but what about Big Movie Mouth Off as come on.
You don't have to change the name.
I know.
I was
Come on,
thinking,
guys, we're missing dollars here.
Jay, I'm sorry, it's more average. Jay,
there needs to be a blueberries.
it is
sort of
average movie mouth off.
No, but it's big. It's big.
It's big movie mouth off.
Yeah, it's big.
I'm
the
saying what we're
blueberry's
gonna.
big. I'm his husband.
You know what? The blueberry dildo doesn't make any sense.
The blueberry Leeses.
No.
The Leeses.
This shit will heal your soul.
Yes.
No.
The quad T. Come on.
Listen, I can't.
If we were to license official
Then
Geek Show sex
Carrie's-
merchandise, it would get you drunk. It wouldn't make any sense, but you would love it when you were done.
That's right.
That sounds about right.
Carrie's dildo would be invisible, so you could.
So that's the films. Go see X-Men.
No.
You gave it like 3.5 or something, didn't you?
I'm like 3.5, 4. Like I mean, I kind of go back.
That
and forth.
good, huh?
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
I
loved it.
I gotta see
I
it.
will not see it. I'm giving it 4 nopes out of nope.
Okay,
All right. All right, Mr. B, finish it.
You guys, the fucking ham is out of control. Call down the ham buster.
Hi everyone, this is Travis the Pie Man, aka Travis Johnson. I hope you enjoyed this Geek Show compilation, and if you did, there are a bunch more out there. You can find them on YouTube if you search for Geek Show Year in Review, and while you're there, subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified whenever a new one is released. You can also download MP3 versions at geekshowyearinreview.blogspot.com, where you'll also find a reference guide for a bunch of the inside jokes and a number of ringtones featuring famous Geek Show moments. Contact me on Twitter by searching for Travis the Pie Man, and please send me recommendations for any other media you'd like to see. Also, if you'd like a fellow geek to help you buy or sell your home anywhere along the Wasatch Front, give me a call. Contact Travis Johnson with Equity Real Estate at 801-556-7784, and I'll try to make your next real estate transaction as easy as possible. Thanks again for listening, and look for more Geek Show Year in Reviews very, very soon.